Hello, hello, hello. It's your favorite birdie, and it looks like we're starting off a bit early with the follows today. Thank you, NB for you. Apologies if I'm saying that wrong. Um, where do I know you from? It's almost like I spoke to you like maybe 5, 10 minutes ago. And why would I have a feeling like that? Oh, all right. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably mute her stream. I can't mute her stream. Why can't I mute her? There we go. Oof, that was weird. Anyway, for those that don't know me, I am, of course, Raven, head of the Birdcage, and I like to think of myself as a bit of a variety streamer, although I do have tendencies towards horror games. Um, the long-time viewers of the channel will know just how true that really is. Between the Zero Escape series, Resident Evil Randomizers, the entirety of the Silent Hill franchise, twice, um, and even Corpse Party. My second ever game was Corpse Party, which is still on the to-do list, but not quite yet. Today, I've got a hankering to do something just a little bit different. Something that I have never actually done before. God help me. Right, so let's see if I can get the right screen brought up. And it's the right screen, but it's not brought up the game. Why has it done that? And why are you doing that? Alright, it should just... There we go. There we go. That is loud! Oh my god, that is loud. Right, let's bring that down a bit, shall we? Right, I'll bring that down 5 decibels. We'll see what that does. Alright, I'm just gonna let this play out for the the intro cutscene for this game, just so I can get an idea of the volume. If I need to bring it down lower, I will bring it down lower. Actually, I may need to bring it down for myself, because that was really fucking loud. Now, how the heck do I bring this down for myself and not everyone else? That ought to do it. There we go. I'll do 30. That shouldn't affect your guys' volume. There we go. Okay, so doing something just a little bit different this time. And now I can't hear it. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Right, note to self. I only get sound when I'm actually looking at it. Right. So, this is something that I have never actually done before. I love Dino Crisis 1. Absolutely adore it. I've played the second one as well. I'm not as big of a fan of that, but the first one, played it to absolute death. Pun intended. But I've never done this particular challenge before. What challenge would that be? Well, you've probably seen it in the title, but this is going to be a pacifist run. What do I mean by that? Well, depending on the difficulty that I start on, or when what's available to me, and even the playthrough I start on as well, I will have access to potentially a handgun, a shotgun, and a grenade launcher. Now, the shotgun can fire anesthetic darts in this game. There are anesthetic darts that put creatures to sleep, as opposed to anything else just flat out killing them. I cannot kill anything in this run, but I'm going to make it as an extension as well. If I can, I'm going to try and make it a no harm run as well. Like, no harm whatsoever to enemies anyway. I'm going to get mauled. There's no getting away from that. So I'm not going to do this as a no damage run, but or no damage taken run. But I'm not going to deal any damage. I'm not even going to fire a gun. And in fact, there's a point in the game where I can actually have my gun dropped, and the game expects you to pick it back up, but you never need to. So yeah. So I'm not going to use the handgun because there's only lethal ammo for that. I'm not going to use the grenade gun because that's only lethal ammo for that. And the shotgun, well, there are anesthetic darts for it. To be a true no harm run, I'm not even going to use the shotgun. So I've got myself in for hell here.
Hello there.
Hello there to you too, Hysteria. You've joined me just in time for absolute carnage. And in fact, actually, just before I start, for those of you that are new to the channel, Hysteria is actually new to streaming as well. I'm desperately trying to support her to get her to affiliate as best I can. She's been a good friend of mine for the longest time, and if anyone deserves affiliate, it's her. So, you know what? Give Hysteria a follow, give her a watch when she's live. Mainly, she's been doing Palia and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, is it? Or is it the one before that? Um, Either way, give them a watch, give them a follow, and just be excellent to each other. Oh fucking hell!
She's a good dancer, right?
I told you this clip would come up.
Let's put it here.
And yes, that is
She's
her. That
dancing
is one of
without
her
any
daughters
music.
dancing.
Macarena, yeah, she's dancing the Macarena. Well, I've got a back dancer for entertainment. Which one was it? This one.
Well, look at it this way, Styria. It's not you fishing this time. Ugh.
Yeah, so she can't leave now. She has to stay.
I hope she was getting paid by the hour. That's all I'm going to say to that. Also, hello. No, not fishing, exactly. Also, welcome in Mossy. You've caught me at a good time as well. Just about to start a run that will quite possibly make me pull my hair out. Um, I may not have any left afterwards, but let's see how much you've got after this clip. Whoa, very green.
Was I hitting cancel? No, I wasn't. Oh, fucking, I can just fucking maximize the window? Whatever. We're in. Okay, can I go to game screen now? I am a clown. Thank you. Alright? I am a clown.
Well, I'd rather he said it than any of us. why were you so green? Like, I get that you're a man of moss, but why was everything green? I'm so lost. Alrighty. Well, I've put this off about as long as I can get away with. Oh, I need to remember to switch back to the main screen. Oh crap! No, 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 no! Oh crap! Hang on. There we go. One of my redeems is to irradiate me. Ah, okay, okay. I thought it was something to do with the game for some reason. My bad. Alright. Well, let's see. Let's see how long it takes before I start getting annoyed. And, oh, I thought there was a hard mode available, but maybe not on the first run. Well, I'm certainly not going bitch mode. I'll go normal. It's the hardest available to me right now, so I'll do it. And nice thing about this particular version of the game is that it actually unlocks all 4 available costumes right from the start. The PS1 version only has the spy type from the beginning, and then you complete your first run, it unlocks the army type, the battle type, and then once you get all 3 endings, you get the ancient type, which is basically Wilma Flintstone on steroids. And I might as well throw this out to you guys. Also, hello Flamey, how are you doing? I'm gonna throw this out there. Do any of you have a particular costume that you want me to use? So there's the bog standard spy outfit. Here's the army type outfit. The battle type outfit, which is my personal favourite of the 4. And the ancient type. One or 3. Flamey, you're gonna do well in this community. I can tell already. Not the last. Yeah, the last one kind of let's just say it doesn't leave much to the imagination. You can stream it. It's just yeah. Okay, I tell you what then. I'm going to do this with my favourite costume, the battle type.
You have mail.
And I'm going to try and keep quiet during the cutscenes as well. I can't
The
guarantee it
second
though.
report from Military Experiment Facility. Agent name, Tom.
I have successfully infiltrated under the guise of a researcher as planned.
Let me know how the volume is, by the way.
I have encountered no information regarding top-secret development of new type weapons. But I have discovered there is an unexpected individual at this facility. The man is Dr. Kirk, the leading authority of our nation's energy research. Dr. Kirk was alleged to have died in an accident during the course of an experiment 3 years ago. The reports were premature, and it appears that he is currently working as the head of a non-weapon project at this facility. The experiment is in the late stages of development. Regarding the staged accidental death, it appears that this country is somehow involved, recommending that necessary actions be taken immediately.
Refer to the data on Dr. Kirk.
Dr. Kirk proposes the ultimate source of clean energy. Or solar, as that screenshot says. Government rejects financial support. Laboratory closes. Or close. Proofread, man! Tragic disaster. Dr. Kirk deceased following an accident during an experiment. That says accident, but okay.
Operation instructions.
Simple enough. Secure Dr. Kirk and repatriate him swiftly. Oh, slight epilepsy warning for this first bit.
Approaching drop zone.
Feels like we've got a little turbulence.
Once you hit the ground, head straight to the designated convergence point. Got it?
Sorry I'm late.
It's time. Let's move out.
What about Cooper?
Forget him. Time's up.
Wait! Wait!
I just want to ask, who brought the kindergartner into the army? That's probably the meanest thing I've said about him so far. I'll answer the question in a minute. I want to let this play. Okay, I'll wait a second.
Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Playtime is officially over, kiddies. Something's wrong. The lights in the guardhouse are out.
Maybe this has been a wild night of partying for the guards. You know, a little song, a little dance.
Stay here, Junior. Leave the guards to me.
Hey, did you hear what he just called me?
Forget about it. Just let Gale handle this.
All right, it's clear. Okay, let's do this. I'll infiltrate the facility and occupy the control room on the first floor. I should have access to all the security systems from there. I'll contact you as soon as I've cleared the room.
Alright, so, I can finally talk a bit more freely now. Yeah, Flame, you played 2 on stream as well. 2, I don't like 2 as much, I'll be completely honest. 1 is my favourite, but, maybe. The only thing is, I can't think of a way of doing that one pacifist, so if I was to play that one, it would either just be a standard playthrough, or it would be, it would have to be some other challenge, that I haven't thought of yet. I'm open to the idea of it, though. I won't necessarily say no, just I can't think of a way to do that pacifist. But yeah, here, let me give you a wee shout out as well, Flamey. There you go.
Bye bye! Richard!
Now the main problem area is up here.
Wow, perfect! Hey, wait! Go away. I got the shotgun now, wow. Yes, perfect timing, truly!
Okay, that got me. That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Woo. But yeah, so 2 could be on the cards. Let's get through 1 first and then go from there, okay? Next thing is, bear in mind this is a PS1 era game. If the graphics look good for a PS1 era game, that's because I'm not actually on the PS1 version. I only found out about this the other day, but there was a Rebirth mod for the PC version of this game. So I'm like, mine? So I got the Source Next version of this game. I got the Rebirth mod pack, and I even got the high quality cutscenes and voice line packs as well. So everything has been upscaled as much as I possibly can get it to be. It's even got a widescreen hack now, which I think is quite nice, which the original obviously didn't have. I wait always for a remake. I do too, but I hate to say this, I think we're going to be waiting a while. But, yeah, oops, that's the wrong button. But you see here, Regina has got a gun. Specifically, it's the Glock 34 handgun. And it's the only gun I've got. I am not going to fire a single bullet. I can't unequip it, annoyingly. I just can't. But as I say, I will drop this gun eventually, so not the end of the world. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through the entire game. I'm not gonna fire a single shot. Oh, this is a bad idea. Anyway, more cutscenes.
Let me guess. This is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm. These guards were shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
This wasn't much of a fight. I don't think these guards hit anything before getting sliced and diced. Whatever they were shooting at came in through there, and ripped right through the steel fence.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you could have done this.
Very funny. We still need to figure out what happened here. Continue to sweep the area.
I'll get my broom. I think that's not working. Well, time will tell, I suppose. Now, I will still pick up certain items. Like med packs, because let's be honest, I will probably need them. And speaking of items, what have I got? 2 med pack mediums, hemostatic, and the bullets, which I want to get rid of as well. Okay. Not a problem. Need the B1 backup generator room key to open this door. That's fine. That's fine. Also, one thing I like about this is, I mean the endgame, you must use one. Depends on your ending. That's all I'll say. There are some endings where you can not get away with not using a weapon. It ain't easy, but you can do it. Alright. Hang on. That was a med pack? I'm used to that being a resuscitation. What the hell? Okay, so this game's already starting to fuck with me. Alright, what's going on inside?
Rick can handle the inside of the facility on his own.
Well, fuck you. Okay, fuck me then.
Rick here. I'm in. The place is deserted, though. I have a very bad feeling about this.
How's the progress going with that security system?
I don't know what's been going on here, but it looks like all the power in this facility's been cut.
Same here.
As long as that's the situation, there's not a lot I can do. Why don't you see if you can gain access to the backup generators on the ground level?
I'm on it. What are you doing here?
I caught the last part of your conversation.
By the way, I found a key.
Hand it over. Let's head outside.
Why are you a woman? Why are you a woman? It's just the character. But Regina is just the main character of this game. I don't get to choose my character, only the clothes she wears. Anyway, that backup generator key opens this door. And at this point, I quite like this room for no other reason than because it has possibly the biggest understatement that I have ever heard in a Capcom game. Potentially any game that I've ever heard. And that understatement is as follows.
That's disgusting.
This guy's been eviscerated. Something tore his intestines straight out.
Look at those tooth marks. It had to be some sort of animal.
Okay, let's move on.
Well, it was either an animal or it was one of my exes. But if I examine him, he is holding an anesthetic. Oh, for God's sake. I think this version of the game has mixed up some of the items. I'm used to having different items in these locations. So, like, where I found the second Medpack M is normally a resuscitation. Where I found the first Medpack M is normally an anesthetic aid. Where I'm finding this anesthetic aid is normally a Medpack M. But I will take these because even though I'm not using these for their anesthetic properties, they do still have some use. Torn apart violently by sharp blade-like projections. Okay then.
I'll stand guard here. You go inside and take a look around.
Sir, yes, sir! Bastard. Alright, let's see what we got in here and see if anything in here has actually changed from where I remember it. A battery charger. If I set the battery here, I can charge it. Which reminds me, I should probably take my batteries out of my Wii U at some point. Emergency backup power device reminder. Use the device to automatically set the batteries. Always remember to keep the batteries charged. Yes. Okay. And here are the batteries. So 4 batteries, red, white, green, and blue. But what order do we put them in? Well, it's actually quite handily written here. So, red, blue, green, white. So the red one's already in place, so I'd never need to touch the left button. So, I'll move the center one, the right one. So now the white one's in the right place, but green and blue are mixed. And that's it. And then once I've done that, I'll press the switch. And assuming it's all correct, the generator will begin to fire up. Oh, I've just realised I don't have vibration turned on this. Can I? No, I can't. That sucks. Alright.
Gale?
Oh, it's okay. It's Gale. You'll be fine. See? He's just pissing blood. That seems normal. And then took a swan dive off a cliff.
Gale!
Through a fence. Meanwhile, remember the guy that had our anesthetic aid? Whoa, I did the graphics there.
What is this?
This is a good time to run! Now remember, I'm not killing anything. I'm not even hurting anything. Yeah, no, bye. Fortunately, they can't climb through. They can't get through doors. They can jump over them, however. And also, I lied. They can get through some doors. Put your gun down. You don't need it.
Good news. I got the control system back online. What's the situation over there?
It's Gale. I lost him.
It's very scaly.
So what's the bad news? Did you run into some guards?
You're not gonna believe this. He was attacked by some kind of dinosaur.
Now that's a good one. So, who was it? Barney?
This isn't a joke, you idiot. We were just attacked by a big-ass lizard.
For real, what's going on over there? Alright, head over to the control room and we'll sort out this whole situation.
Alright, I will do exactly that. I never know if they can jump over. Yep, that one, if you don't kill it in that room, it jumps over the gate. And as I say, some of them can break through doors as well. Mainly in the later game, but Regina, put your fucking gun down. We're not using it. But yes, can't get through the lasers, but we can get through the ventilation opening. And I believe I can reach it by climbing. Which begs the question, how did she get up to it in the first place? Because obviously she's got this rope thingamajig here to hoist herself up. But how did she get up to the point where the rope would hoist her? Devices seem to control the power distribution of the facility. Distribute some to the fucking things. Now I can drop down here, or I can drop down here. And off the top of my head, I genuinely forget which one I want. I think I want this one. Control room hall. Yes, this is the one I want. Okay, there we go. Women can just do that stuff. Prove it, Hysteria. Next stream, prove it.
What's our status?
This security system is a snap for me. Real amateur stuff. So, what exactly happened to Gale? You said that he was attacked by a dinosaur?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I just hope he's still alive. Anyway, our first priority is to complete the mission.
What we ought to do is just call in the chopper and get off this death trap.
That's a great idea, but Cooper has the radio, and he's missing.
Of course, they don't know he's dead.
Hey, what's with this monitor?
That's the security monitor for the underground area. The camera's offline.
So I take it that means power still hasn't been restored to the area.
Exactly. They must have that area wired to a different power system than the ground level.
Well, we can investigate that area after we finished our sweep of the ground level.
Okay, then I'll take care of the shutters that are blocking the way. You work your way in, grab the dock, and then rendezvous.
Excuse me. Alright.
What's the deal with this place anyway?
Seems to be occupied with his duties and wondering what the fuck is going on. Also got a door here. but we need an ID card to operate it. That's fine. I have trouble flying. I want that thing too. Join the queue.
Yeah. Now what I want to know is where those things are coming from.
Where are they coming from, indeed? Will I take the 9mm Parabellum? No. No, I will not. I don't need it. But I will come in here. Because to save the game in this place is actually, kind of confusing. Now, this, I believe, is the shotgun. I'm going to pick it up just to check it, but I'm not actually... If it is, I'm not going to use it, obviously. Yeah, it is the shotgun. Yeah. Not interested in it. What I am interested in is this, the DDK Input Disc H. Ah, Jesus. I think, in the night with Legacy of Kain, maybe. Oh, what, start streaming it tonight? And something seems to be inside the cardboard box. A plug. I've never seen a plug look like that in real life, but, cool. And, ooh, shinies. I like shinies. The hell is that? What is that? Oh, I think I know what that is, but I can't. It's the graphics being a bit funny. Will you press it? Yeah, because I think bear in mind this game's been scaled to widescreen, but it was never designed with widescreen in mind. So that's what it's supposed to look like. That's effective. That's closer to 4:3 resolution. Whereas like proper widescreen, yeah. So if you see anything like that going forward, it's just because of that. But okay, we got the PC. What's it telling us? New employee education. Will you read the email? Do I have to? Please inform the new employee assigned to this department about the DDK system as follows. The Digital Disk Key, or DDK, is a system that secures our most important areas with an advanced locking device. To release the locks protected by the DDK... Oh, excuse me. Prepare and set the following two data disks at the locking device near the door. DDK Code Disk X and DDK Input Disk X, where X is the letter of the door that you're looking to open. Actually tells you. The type of the DDK you need is indicated on the door, A, B, etc. If the DDK type you use does not match, you cannot release the lock. Before operating the system, make sure that your DDK type matches the door you wish to unlock. So basically, you need to find a code disk for a door, an input disk with the same letter as the code disk, and the door it goes in. And that's only half the battle. Anyway, what's in here? Yeah, this is what I was seeing earlier, wasn't it? Panel key 2. Leo. Okay then. He's been gouged in the torso. What was your first clue there, Vegeta? And we've also got a panel here that accepts a numeric code. And I can enter a number. It's a 4-digit number, it looks like, but we don't have any of those yet. The funny thing is, I think I know what the code to this safe is, but we're going to do this in a more legitimate order. So I think that's all I can do in here at the moment, so I'm going to leave. Now, the way to save the game is to actually enter a safe room and then actually leave it. So I'll tell you what, I'll just do that. 30 continues? What is this with the Rebirth games?
the shutter. You should be able to access the control panel now.
Already? That was quick. Thanks.
Hey girl, just get going.
Okay. I'm not here. I'm not here. Just get me in the locker room. No, don't get me in the locker room. Okay, so there's code disk H. Journal of the Guardsman, page dated today. Okay. Before tonight's experiment, the Chief and Dr. Kirk will be having a meeting at the second floor lounge from 1 p.m. Those who are scheduled to guard should keep a preponderant eye on the area in front of the Chief's room and the surrounding vicinity. Before taking positions, be sure to resupply your ammunition in the custody room. The weapons storage in the custody room can be opened with the combination 0375. Also, we have received information that spies have sneaked into the facility recently. If anything happens, you may have to enter the rooms of the Chief and the Professor in order to ensure their safety. That should be ensure, not insure, but okay. You will find the disk that contains the information you will need to access the rooms on top of the locker. That's all for now. Now, one thing I've just spotted right there. Combination 0375. That's not what the combination is in the PS1 version. Okay, so the Source Next version of this game actually has different combinations. I'm actually going to have to go through a little bit on my toes here. Ah, shit. Anesthetic darts. Don't need them. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm bleeding. Damn it. And yes, they can follow me through doors. But not into safe rooms, fortunately. Yes, I am actually bleeding. Crap, I didn't want to have to use this yet. Alright, hemostat. So, hemostatic stops bleeding in this game. The Medpack M does not. So, is this where the code goes? What was it? 0375? Yeah, that code on the PS1 version is 0426. Why have they changed it? Okay, got the entrance key. Okay, that's fine. And an anesthetic aid. No, I do have a plug, actually. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm gonna go back the way a little bit here. I'm not gonna save. I'm just gonna go back to the emergency box here. Alright, don't need the bullets. I tell you what, I'm gonna grab the bullets just so I don't keep having to check them. Because what I'm gonna do is open this box with the plug that I got in the other room. And I'm going to immediately stash them. Think of these boxes like the item box in the Resident Evil series, except they work a little bit differently. There's several of them throughout the game, and they are all connected, but only by their colour. So green boxes generally have health items in it, so they're the ones I'll be going after the most. Red ones have generally weaponry in them, so I'll be going after them the least, unless I've got like a surplus of plugs or something, because they generally have some healing items as well. And there's yellow ones that are kind of a mix of the two, although they're generally the hardest to open. So I'm gonna grab everything out of this one. At least for a moment. I'll just sort that as well. And then I'm going to do a little bit of mixing. So I can mix 2 items in this game to get a new item. Or sometimes multiple of an item. So let's take the Medpack M, for example, here. Damn it. I'll do this one, actually, because I've got 2 in this lot. So, 2 Medpack mediums. If I combine it with a recovery aid, for example, it will give me 3 large plus plus medpacks, which is basically the same as the medium and a hemostat combined. So this one is what I want to try and get a surplus of if I can, to, you know, get the get maximum health back if I need to, and stop any bleeding at the same time. So yeah, so I can do that again with this one. So I'll just sort that again. And then I can do the same thing with the anesthetic aids here, but they're not as effective. Oh, damn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. I have had to customize my controls slightly to what is similar to the PS1 layout, but it's not exactly the same. Right, so if I mix that with that doesn't do me much good. If I mix this with this, I mean, hang on. And I've only got one of them, so it's not really the most valuable thing to do right now. So what I'll do is I'll stock them. And then I'm just going to run all health. Medpack, I don't think I need quite that much health, though. I'll drop the medium as well. And if I'm carrying larges, I'll get rid of the hemostat.
Drink water. Become.
Hear ye, hear ye. Let the record show that this was here first.
Baligo's going nuts with the redeems again. To the rest of you, they do exist. How are you doing, Baligo? Hope you're having a good day today. I am about to go through hell. Anyway, now that I have no ammo for my gun and proof of concept, now I can actually start doing this run a bit more properly. Alright, and now I'll save my game up to this point. Oh, good, Baligo, good, good. What's your plans for the fuck? Oh. Okay, I should say as well, this laser grid doesn't actually hurt me. It blocks the way, so it's not doing any damage to me when I run into it. It just stuns me for a second. But it's not doing any damage to him either. Or her, I don't know, I'm not... But anyway, now we're in the main hall. With more glitchy graphics. Oh, what are you? I don't remember you being there. Another anesthetic aid. I'll take it, because why the hell not? And this is the main door to the place. And I will need to go out here later anyway, so I may as well take a look at it now. While it's still somewhat calm. Somewhat being the operative word. Another fucking anesthetic aid. I need recovery aids. Okay, main gate is locked. looks more busted to me, but okay, you're the game. Another guard station. Will I take the shotgun bullets? No, I will not. What I will, however, take is code disk N. That's out here? I thought that was upstairs. This game's starting to fuck with me. Alright, and there's a memo here as well. A file of personnel changes. May as well have a wee read of it. Personnel changes of researchers. Old section, Special Aircraft Experiment Room. New section, Third Energy Physics Laboratory. Registration number 47812. Name Mark Doyle. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. They've changed those numbers too? In the PS1 version, Mark Doyle's number is 58104. I think. This door's locked. It says heliport ahead. Okay, that's fine. Hey, sorry, buddy. Will you take the... Another fucking anesthetic aid! Are you kidding me? Ugh! Okay, I get the message. You want me to be numb. Anyway, that's all I can do out here for the moment. What the fuck, game? I'll just continue having a wee look around here in case there's anything like that. Okay, this is getting ridiculous! 4 anesthetic aids at this point. Now there is another door down there, another couple of doors down there. One is locked with a DDK that I can't open yet, and the other one just leads back to the room where we pulled ourselves up initially. Alright. Now, anytime there's a box on screen, you better believe I'm gonna push it. Enough, game! Enough! Oh, I'm carrying 5 anesthetic aids. Come the fuck on. In fact, the worst part is, like, you can actually combine anesthetic aids with other anesthetic aids, and eventually they will give you darts. And then you can combine those darts with other anesthetic aids to make stronger darts, and eventually poison darts. But you can also combine them with health items, and while they're not as effective as health items, you get enough of them, you're gonna get there eventually. Alright. Oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, I really don't want to be here. Hemostat, fine. Take the hemostat. At least it's not... Well, I'm in trouble. Okay. Chemical manual. There's the brochure of a pharmaceutical company. It's not Umbrella by any chance, is it? I mean, this is a Capcom game. Oh no. New product descriptions. Recovery aid, we've seen that. Anesthetic aid, we've seen that and then some. Intensifier and multiplier. We haven't seen those ones yet. The 4 chemicals listed above feature our company's latest advancements. They are designed to perform exceptionally, particularly on the front lines where only the minimum amount of equipment is accessible. Like now. Features! By mixing chemicals, the following 2 types of supplies can be created. The recovering type, which critically recovers lost vitality, and the anesthetic type, which is applied to the head of a bullet or needle, and it can put the target to sleep. But we won't be using it for that. Supplies that are produced by chemical mixing can be made even more effective with additional mixing. I am taking a hell of a hit here, aren't I? Yep! There was no hesitation there! And then over here, there is a safe. Now I want to try what the code is in the PS1 version. It's probably wrong. I also need to remember off the top of my head what it is. I think it's this. Oops. Oh Christ, they've changed this one as well. Yep, so all the codes have changed, so all the codes that I'm used to remembering aren't going to do shit for me. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, shit! I didn't think it was that close to death! Oh, shit. Well, this is not a screen I was expecting to show. Oh, so what's the deal with that? 30 continues. The PS1 version of the game gives you 5. They're also a bit handier when it comes to resuscitations, but wow. Wow. Okay, well, I'm due a break now anyway, because I've got an ad break running in less than a minute. I'm going to take this and I'm going to wonder what the fuck happened to my life, however short it may have been. Give me a few minutes. Alright, I am back and, wow. Just what the fuck, game? I don't even know where this is going to put me now. That's the worst bit. Let's find it. They're right back into mortal danger, apparently. Oh, piss off. Oh! Well, that was not how I intended to lose my gun, but, piss off. Oh, well, I was kind of ran into a corner where I kind of had to have it, but fine. Okay, not gonna go that way yet. Alright, but I will take this door. Okay, what have we got in here? A slot for an antenna activation key. Well, I don't have one of those yet. And a book. A memo from an antenna operating engineer. Will you read it? Okay. As a result of tonight's experiment, a strong magnetic storm may occur. Consequently, the communication department will close at 6 p.m. At that time, the antenna will be temporarily stored. To prepare for the emergency, be sure to check the weapon storage locker in the lounge. You can unlock it with the combination 7687. Recently, inexperienced guards have been assigned here, and a common problem is that they do not know how to use the DDK. Here are some points that may not be clear in the manual. Make sure that your staff become familiar with this important information. After you set the DDK to the door's locking device, you'll be asked to enter the password code. You will then need to derive the code by using the basic elimination rule. Eliminate the key letters to reveal the correct code. Be sure to try this out by setting an actual DDK to the door locking device. For example, if the code is OXPYEZN and the key is XYZ, I would take X, Y, and Z from the key, remove them from the code, and I'm left with the word open, which is our code. I hope to God they've not changed the fucking DDK passwords as well, because that will annoy me. Yeah, that's not working, and it never will again. Anything down here I can make use of? Doesn't look like it. This door's locked from inside. Bummer. Oh, fuck. I've already forgotten that new combination. Seven, 6, 8, 7. Okay, that's fine. I'm not here. Oh god, the other one just broke in as well. Okay, and yes, this lets me remodel my Glock. Because of course it does. But I'm not even going to bother with it because I'm not using it, so what does it matter? Okay, well on the bright side, this room should be clear now. I don't want the SG bullets. What I do want is this. A DDK device with the symbol H, or letter H technically. Well, we have code and input H at this point, so yes. So remember what the memo said? Basically, if the basic elimination rule, if the letter appears in the key, if the letter of the code appears in the key, you delete it. If you don't, you leave it. It's part of the code. So input the password. So we'll just go left to right here. This one's quite easy, but it's the first one of the game, so it makes sense. Also, I should say as well, the DDK letters, so like this one for example is DDKH. We also have either a code disk or a key disk for DDKN, which will open later. The door that you set it to, the password will always be, the first letter of that password, unless they've changed it, will always be the first letter of the password will always be the letter of the code and key disks you've got. So for example, this is DDKH. So H is actually it's the first letter of the password. So we could rule out the first H immediately. I don't think the game ever actually tells you that, but you will notice after a while. Okay, next letter is B, but it's in the key, so we get rid of it. Next letter is C, but it's in the key again, so we get rid of it. And if we just go through that list again, E is not in the key, so that goes in. F is, so we don't touch it. A is not, so it goes in. G is, so we don't touch it. D isn't, so it's in the code. And I is, so we don't use it. So yeah, the password is actually the same as the PS1 version. DDKH is head. Another good way to think about it is also try to think about where you might be going into. So this one, for example, the password is head. And yeah, there you go. But head, well, this is the chief's room. You could argue the chief is the head of the base.
A survivor.
But I'll go quiet for the cutscene.
Are you from the rescue team?
No.
Yes, I am. Do you know where I can find Dr. Kirk?
Kirk? That fool. What's he plotting now?
What are you talking about?
Here. Take this.
What's this for?
I don't know. Told me extremely vital.
Alrighty, and the dead researcher guy gives us panel key 1, which apparently says Sol. Okay, oh, thank God for that. Right. So, poor bastard is all I'm gonna say. Now, what I can do, there is a little bit of a, I guess you could call it a little bit of a sequence break you can do here if you know the gimmick going ahead. But I'm gonna save it for now. Instead, I'm just gonna take DDK input in and try to leave. Wait, what? Really? 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 Well, either way, I don't want the SG bullet. Something is supposed to happen then. Why didn't it? I'm confused. Why didn't that happen? Oh, whatever. I'm not complaining. Anyway, getting the fuck out of here, and now I've got code and input for the end door. And where is the end door? Well, it's actually right here.
I've unlocked the shutters near the entrance. One more thing. I just caught a glimpse of something on the monitor that looked human. It should be somewhere near the front of the training room. So, check there first.
Now, the training room we're not a million miles away from. In fact, we are on the way there now. Yeah. And yes, this is DKN. We have both parts of it, so let's do it. Now, this one is probably a little bit more complicated, but it follows the same rules as the first one that we did. Basically, if it appears in the key, you get rid of it. And there's so many fucking letters in this one, good bloody luck. I'm not going through each individual letter. But just like the other one, the DDK is N, so the first letter for this one is N. Eventually, though, you'll work your way through this. Like the first two columns you can ignore completely because they're all A's and B's, which are all in the key. This one is it's not too bad. It just looks a lot to begin with, but eventually you'll start seeing a pattern. So you've got N, ignore the D, E, ignore the F, ignore the G, ignore the H, ignore A, B, W, C is absolutely fine. Ignore the D, ignore the F, ignore the G, ignore the H, ignore the A, ignore the B, ignore the D, ignore the F. Ignore the G, ignore the H. O, M, ignore the A, B, D. Put in the E, ignore the F, G, H, R. And that's your password. Your password as well is always a word. If you ever end up with something gibberish, it's not right. So DDKN is newcomer. And if you think these are relatively easy, oh, trust me, they are. They get worse. Okay, so what have we got in here? Ooh, free plug. I like plugs. And we have a red box as well. You can store ammo in this one. Technically, you can store wherever you like in any of them, but this one's predominantly ammo. But you need 2 plugs, and I only have 1 because I opened the green box earlier. Oh well, no biggie. Boxes used to check the personnel who use the elevator. Okay. Nothing I can really do here at the moment, but I have a box. I'm going to shove it. It's probably going to have a fucking anesthetic gauge, knowing my luck. I hate it when I'm right. How many have I got now? 6! I have 6 anesthetic aids. What the fuck? I've also got this guy here. Is this Paul Baker? Okay, he's wearing white, possibly a researcher. Well, we'll learn more about him a little later. I will, however, grab the map of the first and second floors, even though we've explored, at this point, almost all of it. But, I mean, it's nice to have. But you can see how little of this place I haven't explored at this point. And there's an elevator here descending into the laboratory area. But we need a researcher's ID card. We don't have one of those. So we're stuck with going this way. And curiously, this door needs unlocking. It doesn't in the PS1 version, I'm sure. Oh my god, a recovery aid. They do fucking exist. Alright. Now, I'm gonna shut that off, and then I generally lock them behind me as well, because sometimes you can get ambushed. But okay, let's take a look at the office. Let's come back to the office. Yeah, that Dino just broke out of that door. And there's a second one around the corner. Just run. Not even bothering, not even bothering. I will, however, take the plug from what's left of Paul Baker's arm. What are you? Multiplier, don't care about it. Ah! Oh my god, no! And my controller fucking came out of my... Fuck! My controller disconnected in the middle of that. Ah! Alright, let's try that again. How have I not found a single resuscitation yet? That's the bit I don't get. Unfortunately, there's no way to skip cutscenes in this game. Right, now that I know that's a multiplier, I'm not even gonna bother with it. Instead, I'm just gonna run in here and be like, fuck you. Now, at least in here we're safe. Ish. Very-ish. A military flag. What kind of fucking military are we in? Hello, my name's Regina, and this meet and greet session is now, well, in session. They seem to have be having an induction course. Hello, my name is Regina, and I'm an alcoholic. No, not really. But I will take the key. Backup generator B1. Ooh yeah. Unfortunately, this game will not give you it for free. Let's see if I can do this without getting damaged. Now, I just want to point out, I didn't fire. He did.
Gale, you're still alive. Good timing.
What is it? Another lizard?
That's no lizard. It's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Dinosaur?
Look, something's really wrong with this place. This whole mission has gone sour.
Hey, it's always eat or be eaten out in the battlefield.
Yeah,
No matter who or what you're up against.
Yeah, but not literally.
Any word on the dock yet? I've got to hook up with Rick again. My radio's dead, and he's the only one who can fix it.
Why do you not use gun? You do know what the word pacifist means, right? So, yeah, Gale's still alive without a radio, but he's alive. I'm somehow alive, and I've got a backup generator key. Oh yeah. Oopsies. Oh my god. Right, I probably should use some of these. So 2 anesthetic aids together will create a small dart. The dart doesn't help me though. A recovery aid on 1 hemostat. That'll give me 2 medpack S++s, which are kind of useless. Basically, they will heal you, but only temporarily. I try to avoid making them unless I know I can make something better with them. Oh, did not sink in. That's alright. I've been known to ask the odd question like that on occasion. But why? Why am I doing it? Why am I doing a pacifist run? Well, I've never done one before. That's the honest answer. I've never done a pacifist run of this game. Ever. Always wanted to try it, and I figured, well, you know what? Now's the time. But I'm not going to combine them yet. Do I want the multiplier? And if I do want the multiplier, I'm going to have to get rid of something. Do we maybe want to come back for the multiplier? I mean, the multiplier could help. Or was it an intensifier? No, it was a multiplier, wasn't it? Alright, I tell you what. I will make these darts just to get a slot back, but I'm not going to use the darts. In fact, actually, let me check something. What happens if I combine them with a recovery aid? I just waste them. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, because, for example, these 3 darts here, if I were to combine them even further, that would get me 4 medium-strength darts, which I could then combine further to get some large-strength darts. But, yeah, so if I combine them with a hemostat... Well, I could combine them with a hemostat to get rid of them, but the problem with that is, if I then pick up a normal hemostat, it won't stack with this one. I'll have a think about it. But anyway, we're done with the lecture room. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, speaking... Now you're a hemostat! That was definitely an intense... or a multiplier a moment ago, wasn't it? This game is confusing me. Well, at least now that I've got maxed out hemostats on that stack, I can... What's going to be the best way to do this? I can start getting rid of some of these anesthetic aids now as well. So... Because this will apply to both of them. So, yep, so Hemostat Plus, which in of its own does nothing. I'll add another one to get it S plus, or Hemostat Plus Plus, which still does nothing different. If I use an anesthetic aid on that, I at least get the soft med packs, which, as I say, are absolutely hopeless, except for, like, really short-term healing. But at least now that I've got the S's, I can then use the recovery aid and get some medium plus pluses. Which, again, in of itself, is not all that useful.
Oh no. What did I do now?
Corgo 1, 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 Corgo 1.
She found the dogs again. Oh, thank you for the, what was that? That was another 10 bits, wasn't it? No, that was 11 bits. I can't count. But thank you very much for it. Greatly appreciated. At least this will get me 2 medpack L's, which are more useful than the medium plus pluses. Just gonna... Oh, I can't sort them. Oh, this could suck. Because I need to get past that raptor. Those raptors. And I'm gonna go just through the vents here, just to get away from them. The thing I need is actually on the other side of this vent anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Plus, raptors can't follow you into vents. Which I'm grateful for! And we lower ourselves into the toilet. Not the actual toilet, just the room. No one seems to be inside. Well, good. This isn't... It's well maintained and clean. Which basically means either only women piss in this room, or the cleaners are really fucking good at their job, or nobody fucking uses it. I don't need to wash my hands now. Draw your own conclusions. And anyway, where does this toilet take us out? Well, back to a room we've been to, but a different side of it. And I've just realised, where is the ID card? Because this door, I can't get in because I need the ID card to unlock it. Where do I need to go? Where do I need to go? Where do I need to go? I think I know where I need to go. And ironically, I think it would have been quicker to go the other way, but I'm here now, fuck it. Come on. Now that's what I fucking call a candid moment. Alright, so turn that one off, run, and go. That dino was funny and stupid. Well, to be fair, I'm not exactly selling myself much better at this point. You know what? I will save my progress, but I'll do it in a... Well, I meant to do it on slot 2, but apparently I've done it on slot 11, so fuck it. Now, that dino might break in. Also, since I'm by the control room anyway...
So how goes the search for the doc?
Nothing yet. I didn't find any sign of him on this level.
That leaves the underground area then. It's the only place left.
But there's no power down there, right?
Not yet.
That'll be your job, Regina. Restore the power to the underground area.
You asshole. Meanwhile, Rick is petting an invisible kitten. Even though he says he's repairing Gale's communicator, I still maintain he's petting an invisible kitten. Or a puppy, whichever. And Rick is being as useful as ever. Don't break through, don't break through, don't break through. Fuck! Oh, well, this got complicated in a hurry. Right, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, hang on, get rid of that, I don't need that. And get rid of that one as well, because I don't really need that either. Alright, this got complicated in a hurry. Ooh, ah! Ow! Well, I want to go up the vent anyway, so that's fine. And at least I'm not bleeding. I don't even think I'm in critical health. If I was critical, I'd start limping. But yes, I want to come out this gate. And back all the way to the entrance. Because if I come all the way over here, we saw this gate right at the very beginning of the game, but only now can we open it. And what have you been this entire time? You know, I shouldn't even be surprised at this point. Anyway, just get us into the backup generator. Now, I'm going to say something here. And this is, I'm going to leave this, I tell you what, I'm going to pause this for a sec. And I'm going to leave this as a poll. I just need to set it up first. 2 seconds. I need to remember how to set it up. Emote, clear, no. Follower, no, no. No, none of those. Can I not do it from this page? No, none of those, none of those, none of those. Okay, here we go. Set up menu for a poll. Here we go. Which 2 seconds. There we go, there we go. And I'm going to let this run. This is going to take a little bit to get to that point anyway, so I'm going to let it run for 5 minutes. So there's going to be a split point coming up shortly, where I have to take a path. I have to choose between one of 2 paths that I do, and the game will vary a bit dependent on which option I take. One option is going to be a bit more action oriented, and the other one is going to be a bit more puzzle oriented. But this particular decision, when it happens, it's not going to happen just quite yet, but it will soon. When it does happen, it makes no difference to how the end game plays out. So I don't mind leaving this option up to you guys. So when the option comes up, which option do you believe in? I'll give you 5 minutes on that, because it will take me about that long to get there. Right. Now in here, in the battery charger, there's a battery set. Fortunately, it's fully charged. And then over here, we have got some shelving units. Some well-stocked shelving units. But we can push it. It's a glorified box, basically. And this one almost always has a plug behind it. I think I've only had it be something different once. And yet we're doing this puzzle again, in exactly the same order. Red, blue, green, white. I know you can't see the white because of the way I've moved the shelf, but just it is. Red, blue, green, white. And I can hit the buttons here, but without the other battery, it's kind of moot. Alright, this one is actually kind of simple as well. 3 buttons again. So the first button moves the first 2, the middle button moves the middle 2, i.e. the second and third ones, and the right button moves the third and fourth ones, or swaps them, I should say. This one, quite easy. Right, center, left, that puts the red one in the right position. Center, right, that puts the white one in the correct position. Center, and that puts the blue and green ones in the right place. You can also start from the left and do the cycle that way around. It makes no difference. Alright. I should probably keep this pulled up.
That you, Regina?
Yeah? So, do we have power yet?
We're in the green, thanks to you. Look, I need you to come back here. There's something I have to talk to you about.
Do you want to pet the invisible kitty as well? Also, this door is locked from the other side. That's fine. Technically speaking, we never need to go through that door, but it's nice to know it's there. Especially when you get to the underground area. Now, the problem is getting back. Remember the growling from earlier? He didn't go away. Unfortunately, there's no way to not get hit by that. Yeah, you can't reach me, fuck you. Alright. Of course, that stupid raptor's still here. But I'm just gonna sneak up behind him. If he doesn't know I'm there, I'm fine with that. Now what about the raptor that was in here? In this next room? Are they still gonna be in here? That's a question. Oh, stiff neck. No, they're gone. I'm fine with that. Get rid of the fucking anesthetic aid. Oh, crap. I'm going to need to find another box soon, because each box only has 10 slots. And Regina's list also only has 10 slots.
Drink water.
Oh, that doesn't help me! Who tied it? Who fucking tied it? was sitting at Rick for the longest time, and then all of a sudden, bang! Now it's Gale. Gale and Rick. Sorry. Yeah, I did a tie just in time. Oh, for fuck's sake! Right, we'll try that again if I can ever find my fucking mouse. Right. Right. I'm not doing 5 minutes this time. And just as a bit of context for what the heck you're even voting for. Oops. There we go.
What's the emergency?
Gale just told me he saw someone on the underground monitor.
It flashed by pretty quick, but I'm sure I saw something. Rick, open the shutter to the underground area. What is it?
It's a distress signal from one of our team members. It must be Cooper.
Yeah, or it might be Tom. He infiltrated this facility posing as one of the researchers. Can you pinpoint the signal?
It's coming from outside of the building, to the east of the rear entrance we came in from.
Look, we'll deal with it later. Our first priority is the survivor in the underground. It could be the doc.
What are you talking about?
Oh, for fuck's
He's asking
sake!
for our help. We don't leave our own behind.
And what if it's a trap? Would you want one of us to come and rescue you?
Don't bother. I'm willing to take that risk.
Remember our mission. We're not here to babysit.
That's your way of operating, not mine.
Flip a coin, right?
All right. You have your access to the underground, Gale. So get moving. You handle your things your way, I'll handle my things my way.
That punk is really starting to get on my nerves. Regina, I'm heading out to investigate the underground.
Oh, please. We all know you're going off to the fucking red light district. Right. Do I have a fucking coin is the first thing. Do I actually have a coin? Alright, I got one. I got one. Alright. You're gonna just have to take my word for this, because there's no way of showing it on camera. But I'll go with whatever the coin flip is. Heads, I will go for Gale's idea. Tails, I will do Rick's. And I've never hoped for tails more in my life. And it is tails. I know you have no. I know I've no way of proving that, but I promise you, it is tails. So, sorry, Willie Eagle, it didn't work. Rick, it is. So, rescue your comrade immediately. So, with rescuing my comrade immediately, it sends me all the way back to the beginning of the game. Had I gone with Rick's idea, I would literally just come out of this door, turn left, and go down these stairs. This shutter was shut previously, and that switch was not working, so I couldn't go down that way previously. Also, I want to make sure that's open because there is no switch on the other side for that. I found that out the hard way. Right. I do want to make a slight detour, though. I'll not bother with a save yet. I'm not here. They're just running. No, the other one's off. So I should be running to the beginning here, but I am going to take a slight detour, for a couple of reasons. One, there's an entire room that I haven't gone to. Two, alright, if they don't hear me, I might actually be able to get in here unmolested. Never mind. Two, there's a memo here. So, we'll read it. So, the change of personnel documents for this individual have not been turned in yet. Paul Baker, pager number 1123. Old researcher personnel changes. Old section, special aircraft experiment room. New section, third energy stabilizer experiment room. Registration number 46907, name Paul Baker. Again, that's another one where the numbers changed. Oh, I'm scared what they're going to do later on. The fact they keep changing all these numbers, I'm genuinely scared about one of the changes later on in the game. But what the hell would they change it to? I'll worry about that when I get to it. 46907. I'm fairly sure that one was 58104 last time. In the PS1 version, anyway. There's also a PC over here, which we can't do anything with right now, but this device can rewrite the data of an ID card. The staff assigned to the first floor, second floor, and first basement floor have their ID data registered in this terminal. To rewrite the data, you need an ID card. We don't have one yet. That's fine. Also, Regina, I'm not sure if it's just my graphical updates or what, but you're spilling out of your top, my dear. What I am going to do, however, is I am going to place a phone call. Telephone extension covers the whole facility. Do you want to call Paul Baker? Well, considering we don't know who or where he is, might be an idea. And no one's answering. But we can set the line to hold. The phone will continue paging automatically. Will you replace the receiver after setting the line to hold? It's a bit weirdly worded, but basically, do you want to set it to hold so the thing keeps fucking ringing? But yes, we do. How the fuck do you miss? Anyway, I'm gonna unlock that door and get the fuck through it quickly. Because it takes me back out here. Oh, you're... fuck. Well, I'm past you. You snarled at me, so fuck you. And I'm going to make my way back here. This is where Rick wanted us to meet him. In fact, he's already got off ahead. I just wish he had killed some of the fucking dinosaurs en route.
This person wasted their channel points for a sound that literally tells them that they're stupid. You're stupid.
Sorry, Asteria. Sorry. I still need to figure out a way of having a chance of actually having that be a legitimate message. A low chance, but still a chance. Anyway, continuing on to the large-size elevator passageway. Past all the raptors that Rick very kindly ignored. Do I want the slug bullets? Wait, slug bullets? In the PS1 version, they're called slag bullets. One of the wee quirks, I guess. Oh, for God's sake, and you normally... How have I not found a single resuscitation yet? Anyway, large size elevator. Yeah, we get picked up. Okay, yeah. So if I had a gun at this point, he would have forced me to drop it. Now, fuck you. Whoops. Get up. No, fuck this. I'm out of here. Bye. I don't want nothing to do with you. Oh. Okay, that doesn't happen yet. Never mind. Something does happen in that area, but I guess it doesn't happen yet. Now, don't want to do anything with the elevator yet. In fact, we can't do anything with it yet. Instead...
Tom!
They came out of nowhere. Didn't have a chance.
Tom, can you tell us what's going on here?
Kirk's insane. His experiments have nothing to do with energy development.
Tom!
Here, take this.
His wounds are pretty bad. We have to move him someplace safe immediately.
On this island? So what did we get? Well, we got DK Code Disk L. We will need that a little bit later. And then on here, we get Input L for good measure. So we got Code and Input L. I thought that was meant to be E. Never mind. But over here, we get the outdoors area map for this place. Yeah. Yeah, we'll record it. Fairly big area, at least as far as the map is concerned. It's actually not as bad as it looks. In fact, we only deal with the bottom half of it right now. Alright. More pterodactyls here, though. Medpack, yes, I want that. Now, fortunately, they dive bomb in a straight line, I was about to say. So, if you can see them coming, they're not too bad. Of course, shelves only mean one thing. They mean get pushing. Ooh, recovery aid. I might use that, actually. And that would get me 2L++ again. I wish I had 2 of them, because it would get me 3, but... Actually, you know what? I've still got 6 free slots. I'll take that. I'll leave it for the moment. If I get a second one, then it makes more sense. Also, yeah, we got the B1 crane card. We will need that. Now in here is the next puzzle. I don't remember that camera angle. Alright. Now I need to remember how this one works. Okay, yeah, so we're trying to connect some pipes up here. A red pipe, a green pipe, and a blue pipe. The problem is, all the pipes cross over in the middle. So not only do you have to figure out what goes where, you have to figure out the order to actually do them. Fortunately, this is not too bad. They haven't changed this puzzle. So as long as you get the red ones in first, then the green ones, and then the blue ones, with them all crossing over at the middle, this one's not too bad. And once they're all hooked up, the big ass elevator suddenly has power. So all we need to do now is go back and actually turn it on. Easier said than done. Because the pterodactyls have got a nasty surprise for us. Yeah, this one tries to kill us. So we're gonna leap out before it does. And yes, this one tries to... This one is literally on a suicide mission. I just want to point out, I didn't kill it. It chose to fly in there. I just chose to not be in its grasp. Alright, so let me through. Let me through! Alright, now back in this room. Okay, the pterodactyls are now suddenly gone. Now will this trigger? Yes, now it triggers. Now if you try to go back on foot... you're not going to. Yeah, sudden cave-in. The crack looks very deep, it's too dangerous to jump over it. Regina, there are boxes right there, you can fucking climb over it. No, you have to take the elevator. So at least we've turned it on, and we need to go back and collect Rick and Tom at this point. I should also point out, there is another elevator here, but this one doesn't work. And then that door doesn't even open. That's fine, we're just going to go back and get Rick and Tom. I nearly said Rick and Morty.
Finally, we have access to the elevator outside.
Good. Now we can head straight down to the underground.
Shout out to Tom.
So you saw the beast, right?
Holding the Uzi through his neck.
Yeah. Pteranodon, wasn't it?
I meant you saw that it was a real dinosaur. It's unbelievable.
Didn't I tell you?
This is just like that movie.
Yes, this is just like Jurassic Park, only with an even more twisted timeline, or storyline. Also, there will be an ad break coming up shortly. I've already snoozed it once, because I didn't want to interrupt the cutscenes. Yeah, just as an FYI for that, I'll be in the next couple of minutes or so.
Regina, we have to hurry. Tom's not going to last much longer.
I'll clear a path by moving these containers. You just keep an eye on Tom.
Yeah, keep an eye on him. I don't think he's going anywhere. Now here, there is an emergency hatch, but it can't be opened this side. That's fine. We don't care about it right now. And depending on later decisions, we may never care about it. Up here, we've got another shelf, which of course means another item. Watch it be a fucking anesthetic aid. Oh, Medpack M. Nice. That gives me 2 of them now, doesn't it? Yes! Alright, that being the case, now I'm going to make full use of my recovery aid. Because at least that way I get 3 large pluses. And the thing I didn't actually show before is I can combine large pluses with other large pluses. And I do actually get an item for that. but it's very wasteful if I do it like that, so I'm not going to do it just yet. If I can get another... Actually, I have taken a bit of damage in the game, so I'll tell you what I'll do. I will use a large plus plus, one of the ones that are double stacked. I won't sort them, because if I sort them it will combine the two singles together. And then if I combine this one with this one, I can get the same item, the same volume, and with minimal wastage. So what is this item? This is the resuscitation. You can return to life with your health fully restored, instead of using a bloody continue. Normally, I find these things all over the fucking place. They're being stingy with them this run. In fact, I haven't even found one. Anyway, over here, we've got a console that needs a control card. I'm so sorry, that came out of absolutely nowhere. Ugh. Ugh. Well, though I do feel more coming on, that's not good. Right, so... No, I don't want to equip anything. What I want to use is... Oh, I have 3 plugs, even better. What I want to use is the B1 crane card. So will I operate the crane? I mean, I just put the fucking card in it. What do you think? And the way this works is we can only move the crane in certain ways. We can't just move it wherever the hell we want. So, yeah. So, like, for example, the 2 boxes on the far left of this screen we actually can't touch. So, let's get a way through here. So, let's start with the one in the second row, second column. So, 2 up, 1 left, 1 down, and then hook it. And then put it down on the 4th one, actually, would not be too bad. Oh, there's the ad break. You're not missing anything if you're watching it. Alright, oh my god, I'm sniffling like a motherfucker right there. Ah. And if I just do 2 up and hook, that's it. We've got our path through. Now I could try and make this neater. In fact, you know what? Fuck it. I don't technically have to release this, but I will. And you know what? I'll even make this a little bit neater because I'm killing for time because of the ad break anyway. It's 2 up, 1 down, hook it, and let it come back. And do 2 right, 1 left, release it. 2 up, 1 down, and hook it. Do I need to do this? Not in your life. I'm literally just having a little bit of fun right now. Just killing time. That's probably enough time killed. Fuck it. But yeah, I don't need to operate the crane anymore. Basically, as soon as you quit out of that screen, if you know you can get through the area, or if the game knows you can get through the area, That's it, you're done.
Will do. Concentrate on the mission and leave the rest to me.
Right.
Oh yeah. If Gale gives you any more of his bull, be sure to beat him down for me, okay?
Consider it done. He's an asshole. But I can understand his reasonings. Ah, Jesus. I'm sniffling like a... Oh. So, we can make our way through here now. And over here, we have... half a body. Not even half a body. Also, welcome back from the ad break. But the dead man's got a memo. Let's read it. Today's to-do. Prepare the DDKs needed to enter the laboratory area. Tomorrow I have to go to the computer room to do maintenance on Dr. Kirk's computer. But I think I left a DDK at the large size elevator control room when I went there yesterday to do the elevator maintenance. I'll have to check it later today. Oh, excuse me. As for the other DDK, it was the rookie guy, Tom, who was recently assigned to the laboratory area, who has it. I'll have to borrow it from him. I've no idea how that jerk approached Kirk, but he seems to have gained his complete trust. It's weird how nobody knows his past history. Yeah, isn't it? Like, totally weird. And yes, we can unlock that door from this side. And you're an anesthetic dark medium, I don't want you. Now, the single door and the double doors actually both lead to the same place. The hallway for carrying in materials. And cutscene.
Watch out! Chew on this!
Well, that's not good. Now, the reason I went in the single door is because there's this door, which can also be unlocked from this side. Where does it go? Back to the backup generator room from earlier. But we don't need to be there. We actually want to still be down here for now. So, whoops. I'm just going to push that switch and carry on. Now, I might get attacked here. Yep, I'm getting attacked. That's a problem. I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him. Nope, he didn't see nothing. The electricity killed him. I just got him off me. I may need to... Oh. I may need to take a beer back, so, because... Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm sneezing like crazy now. Anyway, there's a shutter there that we can't do anything with. Because nothing happens. So, if we had taken Gale's path, we would have actually come the other way to this point, got to this shutter to find it open. Gale would have found Dr. Kirk, of all people, who triggers the shutter. Gale rolls under the shutter as it's closing, leaving Regina right here. And then we would have to go through the whole rigmarole of finding another way down there anyway. Now, I've seen speedrunners say that Gale's path is quicker. I just don't feel it. Although I suppose you don't have to do that damn crane puzzle. Anyway, in the medical room...
Rick.
He's dead.
Hey, it's not your fault.
Yeah. I'll be in the control room.
What's there to do in the control room at this point? Anyway, first thing I want to make sure I grab is the ID card. Nothing we could do with it right now, but there's a memo that's with it, being addressed to the doctor on duty. Dr. Sherwood, the ID card on the desk belongs to one of my patients. Please hand it to Colonel Clay when he shows up. He told me he was going to hold a meeting in the strategy room on the first floor to make preparations for tonight's experiment. Please make sure to hand the card to him since one is required to enter the strategy room. Yes, we need it. Oh my god, I'm sniffling like crazy right now. But in here, there's a medpack M. And I think, yep, there is a second one. Nothing useful inside. That's fine. I got 2 medkits out of it. I can't complain. The journals of the doctors are filed and placed in order. Well, that's good, but I'm more interested in the plug in the box. Why there's a plug in a box, I have no idea, but there's a plug in the box. And it's Tom's corpse. He's been savagely slashed. Not half. A patient's bed, there's no sign that it's been used. It doesn't look that comfortable, to be honest. I've seen prison beds look more comfortable than that. Not because I've been a prisoner. The less I said about it, the better. Now, over here, we've also got 2 boxes. But to open either of them, you need a small size key to open the emergency case. We don't have one of those, but we might get one later. Emphasis on the word might. But this room's also a safe room. I mean, I feel safe for the corpse, don't you? And now if I continue the path round and climb the stairs, we are back here. Is there anything I want to grab from this? Not really. I mean, I could make 2 medpack L++s. That's about it. I will drop off the... Oh, no, I can't even do that. Ooh, okay. I may have to open that red box, though I kind of don't want to. No, there's a yellow box coming up. I'll be okay. Alright, I tell you what, I am going to take a bear back here because my sinuses are trying to drown me right now. Give me a couple of minutes. Alright, I am back. Sorry that took so long. I just had to take care of a couple of things. But, yeah. Sinuses suitably drained, not trying to kill me anymore, and, well, Rick's doing his thing.
What? Oh, I don't see any signs of Doc here.
Yeah, he's a little bit disheartened from losing Tom, and, you know, I can't say I blame him. Do I want to save? No, I just saved downstairs. There's no point. What I will do, however, because I left this open earlier, is I will shut that. Because now that I've got Colonel Clay's ID card, I can get in here. Into the strategy room. So I don't belong here. And a couple of things will be standing out immediately. Firstly, this. The FC device, or fingerprint collection device. When an ID card is created, this device is used to input the identification data. Second thing you'll probably notice is this, which is DK code disk E. I wouldn't worry about it right now. Third is this booklet right here. Data file for an operation meeting. Might want to read this one. Subject, reinforcement of ID management. This is actually quite morbid, I'm going to tell you that right now. Earlier in the week, there was a case in which someone used the terminal that rewrites the ID cards to gain unauthorized access. This person acquired the fingerprint data from the corpse of a staff member who had died in the accident. He forged the dead man's ID by using the fingerprint data and entered the laboratory area by way of elevator. The problem is that the fingerprint collecting device can acquire usable fingerprint data even from a corpse. Since we will be having an experiment today, there will be many outsiders visiting this facility. When creating the ID cards for the guests, keep a careful eye on the device. Yeah, about that. I kind of have it. Anyway, are you a plug? You are a plug. I have 5 plugs. Jesus. Images from the scouting satellite. It clearly shows the hostile area weapons positioning. Oof. But one thing over here of use is a yellow emergency box. And I'll use the plug I just picked up. Alright, what have I got? Medpack M, hemostat, an intensifier, and slag. I keep wanting to call them slag bullets, because that's what I know them as from the PS1 version. So if I say slag instead of slug, I apologize in advance. It's gonna happen. Right, let me just take some of this out. I don't care about the slugs. Two medpack M's. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick bit of mixing here. I'm just gonna use the intensifier and the medpack M's, and that will get me medpack L's. It just takes it to the next default level, so even if it had been medium plus plus, an intensifier would have still just put it to large. And unlike the recovery aid, it doesn't actually give us more of it either. Which I mean is fine. Now do I really need that much? No, so I'm gonna get rid of the hemostat. I'm gonna get rid of the L++. Or at least that set of them. Do I get rid of the larges as well? No, I don't think I do. That's fine. Computer screen indicates idle status. Don't care. This terminal keeps track of the soldiers who are positioned in the facility. Well, it's not going to be keeping track of much just now, is it? Anyway, we got what we came in for. So, you're determined to be a dumbass right now. I'm trying to think which way I want to go here. Because there's 2 ways I can do this. Oh, okay, yeah, I know where I'm going. There we go. Alright, so I could come out to this the main entrance here. And do it this way. So if I come over here, all the way over here, for example, they were shotgun shells, if I remember right. I've got this guy right here. Only an arm and an upper body remains. Well, at least the arm survived. I can collect fingerprint data from it. And the fingerprint data just happens to be for Mark Doyle. So what I could do is I could take Mark Doyle's number here, 47812, and obviously his fingerprint data, and I can use the both of those to create Mark's keycard. But there is a second one that I can use. And his data is actually in the room, so I'm actually going to use his probably. Actually, no. No, I won't. I never use Mark's. I always use Paul's. So, where is Paul? We don't know anything about Paul, except that he's got a pager. Coming into the elevator hall... Yep, so we stopped the beeping of the pager. This guy is Paul Baker. But, so you can take his fingerprint data as well. But what's his number? Well, his number is actually in the office that we need to go to. So, yeah, so this memo right here where we got Paul Baker's pager number, we could also just use his number in his prints, 46907. But I've got Matt's, so that's fine. Or Mark, sorry. So I just need an ID card for this. So I'll use the ID card on it. So we're going to rewrite it. Enter the personnel registration number. Oh shit, what was his name? Or number. 47812, wasn't it? Okay, so it recognized that as a number. It could have. You can also use the one on the board there, just for the record. It actually makes no difference which one you use. So enter the fingerprint data. As long as the fingerprint data you've got matches the number that you entered, you're good. So, section physics laboratory. Researcher, Mark Doyle. Yep, we'll rewrite it. Card data has been rewritten, so we've now got Mark's card. But there's no need to operate that anymore, so that's fine. Paul, if we do another playthrough of this game, I promise we'll use Paul next time. But we are done with this section. Thank fuck. Now the key card doesn't work on the elevator in the control room, but it does work on this elevator now. Alright, yeah, fuck you, oh, shit. Unfortunately, I can't kill him, I can't do anything with it, so I'm just gonna grab the B1 map and, well, I've got it, just assume that I've got it. You jumped over?! Oh, I'm bleeding. And the music pitch has changed, oh hell. Now, there is a manual here that we do want to read. Security Manual Volume 1. DDK, the electronic lock system of this facility, has been updated. A more intricate code system has been introduced and the security level has been improved. You will need to be aware of the following information when entering the password. So, instead of letters, we now have to deal with numbers. Number-based key decoding part 1. In a case where numbers are written instead of letters in the key field, the numbers could represent the codes for the corresponding characters. So, for example, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and so on. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, I'm limping. I'm limping. Right, that's fine. I'm not limping the worst, but I'm limping. Anyway, I'm just gonna use this damn DDK. Door L. So, based on that memo that we've just seen there, we've got A equals 1, B equals 2, and so on. The key this time is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or, to put that into letters, C, D, E, F, G, H. So they're the ones we're getting rid of. And of course, this is door L, so begins with an L. This one's not too bad once you realise what the gimmick is. Also, where we're actually trying to get to is helpful as well. That's your code. Now, I'm getting the fuck out of here and ending the music at the very least. Ugh! Okay. Something is not having a good time. Now the problem is they both, there's two of them down here, and they both aggroed on me. Right, how the hell do I get past this bit? The problem is, I need them to both fall at the same time. Ah, that's what I needed the other one to do. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, right, this room. Oh god, there's one in here too. That's fine. That's okay. Now in here, there's actually another upgrade for the handgun. Great! If I was using it. Medpack M. Yes, I'll take this one. Oh, combined with that one anyway. That's fine. That's fine. Where the hell do you get the key chip? Never mind. I remember where you get the key chip. So there's nothing else to do in here at the moment. Oh shit! Just get out of here quickly. The problem is, there's a second one. Ow! There we go. The worst case. Wait, what? Hang on. Hang on. I need to see if that was actually a redeem or if that's just. Hang on. Rewards crew. Hydrate. Yeah, I've done that, and I've done that. The worst case ban, in-game action. Next 5 minutes, no heal. Oof. Yeah, that would be quite bad. Considering the section that's coming up, that's quite bad. You didn't flame me. Anyway, I've got a green box here. You better believe I'm gonna fucking use this one. It needs 2 plugs, but, well, I'm not opening red boxes, so, yeah. Right, what have we got? 2 intensifiers, medpack M's, and a recovery aid. Ooh, I can have a resuscitation. If I do that... Oh, fucking hell. Right, that's fine. And then if I combine that with that, that gets me my second resuscitation, which I can then sort. No healing is predicted. I tell you what, I won't start the timer on that one yet. I'll do my menuing first, so you get your full 5 minutes worth. Right, so I could do an intensifier to make that 2 more L's. I could do that to do that, and then that. Right, okay. A timer would be great now in screen. I haven't started the timer yet, but I agree it would be. I just haven't figured out how to do it on this particular scene yet. Okay, yeah, I do need an intensifier. That'll give me 2 L's. And then I can mix the L's to make L++. Hang on. Fuck. Ah, whatever. And then I've got one more. What do I get if I get an intensifier and an anesthetic aid? I actually forget. Ah, that gives me darts. Fuck. I can give you a site. I can give you a site for this, just a general URL for it. Yeah, fair, but it won't let you post the link first of all. And I do have a script that will let me do a timer. I just don't have it on this scene, and I'm a little short on time to do it today. So that'll be for next time. What I really want to do is I want to have a button on my Stream Deck that I can just press and do it that way. I think it's an intensifier that does that anyway. What have I got in the... Whoops. Intensifier. So, anesthetic aids. I've got more of that. That's another medpack M. Hang on. I'm kinda just going off the seat of my pants here. Can you hide elements with Stream Deck like vision icon turn on off? What do you mean? I don't think that's... is that going to give me an L++? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, and it gives me a single one as well. Even better. That being the case, then, I'm going to keep that separate. Shut up! I mean, as example, game scene has an eye icon. If you click on it, the scene disappears. I can do that. Yes. As I say, it's something that I can work on for next time. It's going to be a next time thing, though. Alright, I tell you what though. Banning in-game action. I cannot heal for the next 5 minutes. Okay, then you have homework. Not really. I do have another scene where I already have a working timer. I just need to set the timer. But I would need to go to the other scene to get the information for it. Copy it over here. It's a faff. So instead, I'm just going to do this. 5 minutes, start now. Alright, what are you? Another fucking mid-pack end, god damn it. If I had another intensifier right now, that'd be handy. Ooh, hello! DK input E. Do I have both of those now? Yes, I do. Right. What are the chances this number's fucking changed? This computer terminal controls the condition of the experiment room remotely. Something is shown on the display. Lock code 5037. Because of course they fucking changed it. Also there's a plug. Very high the chance, yeah. No kidding. I'm so used to the PS1 versions of these codes. Adding another gas to one with a poison level under 30 may neutralize the gas. Red neutralizes green, blue neutralizes orange, and green neutralizes purple. Remember these rules when mixing the gases. Oh, I'm sure that won't become important later. Meanwhile, that door's locked, we can't do shit with it. What was it, 5037? Yeah, 5037. Alright, I don't think there's actually anything here. Oh, well, okay, there's an item. Another fucking anesthetic aid. You know, just simply because I've got so much inventory space right now, why the hell not? Alright, men have a plug for good measure. And the weirdest screwdriver known to man. Which actually, I'll just tell you right now, just gets used here. Yeah, remove the screws. What does it do? Well, we don't know yet. We've also got this. But a slot to use the card key. But we don't have anything to do with it right now. Okay. An identical slot at the other side. Okay, fine. Experimental area control program running. Auto lock status on. On. I'm making up words now. Enter the area number. 5037. I'm so used to that being 7248, if that tells you anything. Now, there is a memo there. I will read that one a little later. Yeah, I'll read that one later, because that one's interesting. I will also go over there. Will I save? No, I won't save just yet. And this takes us back to the main hallway. Behind the shutter. I could have come this way earlier, technically, but I was desperate to get through the door. There's also a red box here, which needs 2 plugs to open, but it's mostly ammo behind it, so I'm not interested. Instead, I'm going to go back to the gassy room.
Fuck! 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 Oh!
I mean, I can go back and get the ammo if you want me to, I'm just never going to use it. Anyway, now that I've unlocked that door, I can actually get through it. And time to beat possibly the one person who's got it worse than anyone else. Somehow this guy has managed to get himself sealed into a room full of toxic gas. So the way this works If this guy goes below, if he reaches, if the toxicity of the room reaches 85%, he dies. We don't want him to die. The problem is, I always forget how this fucking puzzle works. So the first thing, yes, save him. Yeah, I'm trying to. Problem is, it does need to go up before it goes down. Not quite that high though, Jesus. Now, I need to get it to 30 first. That didn't work. Blue's not really putting it down though, that's the problem. And I'm also, oh, is it bad that I've also forgotten what the fucking... No, blue gets rid of purple. That... Red is dangerous. To be fair, it's poison gas, it's all dangerous. Right, here we go. There we go. Right, so below 30, we can neutralize it. Now that is orange, which I think was green? Nope, it wasn't green. Fuck. Alright, so it must be blue then. There we go, we saved him. Whew! Alright, so now the gas is clear, we can go in. And it's cutscene time.
You're gonna be okay. What happened?
That fool.
Who are you talking about?
What are you planning, Kirk?
I'm here with the rescue team. Where is Dr. Kirk?
Here. This will give you access to his personal lab.
And he gives us a key chip with the numbers 3695 scrawled on it. Like, fuck, they haven't changed that, because that would have annoyed me. But he's dead. But because we saved him, you can also get the small size key from him. Only one of them, unfortunately. So we can only open one of the two boxes over in the medical room. Now, if you kill him, you can still examine his body and get the key chip, because you need the key chip either way. But if you kill him, you don't get the key. The key's an optional item anyway. Now, the problem is now getting out of here. Where he comes from, I've no idea. But I could show off something funny here. I'm not going to, though, because I'm a pacifist. The funny thing is, you can kill that raptor with the gas. But I'm not going to. Well, I said I would do no harm, and the act of me pressing a button to bring in toxic gas, to me, is no different than pulling a trigger. So, he can stay in there for all I care. So, I've got the key chip, 3695. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this and leave that open. Oh, shut it. No, instead, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, the one from in here's gone now. Or he's asleep, either's possible. But I didn't show this off earlier. A terminal to manage the information of the key chips that are used to open the data storage. You can input the data to a key chip and search the data storage from here. Well, ain't it handy that we have got a key chip to do exactly that. And we overwrite the key chip data. Well, this is where that number comes in. 3695. Number's been confirmed. Display the magnetic pattern data for storage 3695. Please overwrite the magnetic pattern of the key chip correctly. So basically, we have to change all of this to look like the example underneath. Not too bad of a puzzle, actually. So I literally just need to do that, and then that. That one's actually quite simple. There's a more complicated one later. So, data overwrite complete, data storage 3695. The indicator has been turned on. And sure enough, that is something that we will need in a moment. And we get the key chip back, now overwritten. We will need it. So that one was over here. All data storage is electronically locked. The key chip with the correct data saved must be set to open it. So, allow me to do exactly that. And we get keycard R. And there's also a memo in here, which we're going to want to read. Dear Paul, as in Paul Baker? I finally found the clue. This is the key card that you need to enter the secret lab. The only chance to enter is during tonight's experiment. Obtain the other key card without hesitation. The other key card is in the chief's room, right at the beginning of the fucking game. I heard the secret codes for the hidden safe are written on the panel keys. Now, if we find out where the laboratory is, everything will be solved. I'll leave that to you. Good luck, Mike. So, yeah, those panel keys that I've been carrying this entire fucking game, I could have used them much, much, much earlier in the game. But I want to give you the authentic experience. What if you don't know to use them there? What if you don't know what the code is afterwards? I know both, but yeah. What if it had changed? What if it was different? Well, this memo is how you bloody find out. And if you know that, you can avoid a hell of a backtrack. How many times have you played this game? Too many. Like, literally, I don't know how many times I've played it. So what I am going to do, quickly, is just get past that and get back into here. And what time is it? 6:58. I do need to be getting off soon. Because I need time to take care of a couple of things and get dinner before 8 o'clock. Will you save your progress up to this point? You know what? I think I will. And you know what? At this point, I'll overwrite this save. Screw it. So, I now need to make my way all the way back upstairs. Alright. Oh, shit! You missed me, bitch. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad! I have a very specific memory. Right, still can't use the shutter. But at the very least, I can use the ID card to go back up the elevator. You remember everything of all the games. Do you play them all more times, or do you have a good memory? A little both, actually. It also helps. This game has multiple endings, which all require multiple playthroughs. And at least in the PS1 version, very little ever changed between them. Just the decisions you make. So, like, if I was playing the PS1 version of this game, I would know all the answers, everything, like the back of my hand. I would know the locations of most items like the back of my hand. But this is the Source Next PC version, so I don't. Okay, now hopefully the dinos that are in the lounge are still in the lounge. They're not. Fuck. Well, whatever. They can't hurt me in here. Something else might, but... So, yes, I didn't show this off earlier. A commemorative medal is displayed here. There are 2 slots under the frame where panel keys could be inserted. Well, I have them. Let me see here. So, it helps to actually look at the panel keys this time. So we'll check the first one. Sol. And it looks like it's got a weird diamond shape thingy. I know it's not quite a diamond, but sue me. And then the second one is Leo, and it looks like it's got a medal. But here's the thing, here's the hint. Look at that medal. It looks like it's the right way round. But that one on the right is the wrong way round. That's your hint. Whoops. Well, I'll put this one in the left because I need to put this one in the left. And then this one will obviously go in the right, but to show it off, look upside down. It's not Leo, it's 037. And for the other one, it's not Sol, it's 705. So, when you put both chips in the right places, you get asked for a 6-digit code. 705037. And in here is the left fucking key card. Yep, I could have got it that early in the game. But I didn't. Now, I'm amazed an event didn't happen here earlier. It's almost certainly happening here now, and it's the reason I saved. This guy can one-shot you.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I need to time this to perfection. Oops, I haven't timed it to perfection! Yep, he can just grab you and kill you instantly. I actually mistimed my run, so I'm kind of surprised that worked. Alyssa, welcome in, welcome in. I saw that you were lurking for just most of the day, actually. How are you doing? How are you doing? Here, let me give you a shout out. And just while I'm giving you a shout out, Hysteria, are you still wanting to go live tonight? I got you tabbed up whilst I'm playing. Oh, are you still playing with Sarah?
That's all.
Oh, a bit sneaky.
You win. This is your fate.
I tell you, if I ever wanted to get my ass kicked, if I ever wanted my ass handed to me by a woman, I would hope to fuck it to be Alyssa. For one thing, she might actually take good care of it. No, I'm not. I got bad allergies. To be fair, I was drowning earlier in sinuses, so I feel you. I feel you. But that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, for those who have joined us a little later, remember we're trying to get Hysteria to trying to get her to affiliate. She's got a bit of a ways to go there. She's met 2 of the criteria, but we've not got her the 50 followers and we've not got her the 3 average viewers. So anytime she does go live, make sure you're giving her a follow. Make sure you're giving her a lurk. Make sure you're chatting. Give her some love. Let's get her to affiliate as soon as we can because she absolutely fucking deserves it. Anyway, now that I've got the left key card that I could have got so much earlier in the stream, I need to get my skiddy ass back downstairs. Well, her skiddy ass. Mine's a little chunkier. Thank you, buddy! Thank you, buddy! That's a new one. After I'm talking about my ass as well, that's fucking brilliant. And, well, maybe not so much mine, but hers. I don't know, asses all round. You're all asses. Yeah, bye. Oh, no, there's gotta be one raptor on this side of the fence and one on the other, isn't there? Oh no, they're both on that side now. Somehow? Oh, whatever. Don't care, bye. I don't really care about that one either. So I'll go the quick way. Oh god, they're both there! Why are they both there? That's fine, I'm safe now. Alright. So, remember a little earlier in the stream where I offered an option of, do I want to play, do we want to follow Rick's suggestion, or do we want to follow Gail's suggestion? And thanks to mainly Maligo, we couldn't make a fucking decision, because you just stalled me out twice. Well, there's another one of those decisions coming up shortly, so vote in the active poll? There isn't an active poll. Oh, okay, that's because I'm doing the wrong option. Okay, good morning, ick. All right, so we'll do this again. I'll give this one 3 minutes this time because I'm a little late on starting this particular poll. But yeah, who the heck do I like? There is another one of these puzzles coming up. Also, at this point, just to kill a bit of time, I'm now going to read this memo. Security Manual Volume 2. So yeah, let's read this one. So yeah, DDK's still been updated, and you need to be aware of the next change when it comes to, when it comes to DDK security. So, number case key decoding part 2. In the case where numbers are written instead of letters in the key field, the numbers could indicate the columns to be deleted. So for example, if 2 is in the keyword, you should delete all of the letters from the second column of the code. That'll come into play in a moment. Firstly, those 2 keycards that I got. Well, I can put them in here. but we need help to actually do both of them. Come on, Gale.
I finally made it to the entrance of the doctor's lab.
Good work.
The door looks like it needs 2 people working in tandem to unlock it.
Sit tight. I'll be right there.
I'm just waiting for Baligo again.
So, what's our status?
Here, take this.
Ready? Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
What, you don't have a descending TV in your office?
You're all clear. Let's go.
Alright. He's paying attention to his surroundings. Yeah, right. And behind the door is... behind the TV is a door. Locked with the DDK. I swear I was looking at the DDK. This one is DDK-E. Yeah, does that make any sense to you? Well, bear in mind what Security Manual Volume 2 just said. Maybe we have to get rid of the columns. Also, because this is DDK-E, we know for a fact that the first letter is E. So, the key here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. And note the spaces between them. So, in this case, we'll just get rid of the first column, the second column, the third column, the fourth column, and the fifth column. Also, I've just seen the results of the poll. Looks like we will be doing Rick's suggestion on the next choice when it comes up, which will be very shortly. So once we get... there's a lot of information here, but honestly, once you get rid of the columns, it doesn't leave you with much. In fact, what it leaves you with is that. And that's your password. Alright, will I save my progress? Not at this point. Now, when the next choice comes up, I will be doing Rick's. Now, Rick, I'm going to do this entirely from memory. I normally do it with a notepad because it is a random puzzle. The problem is if I get it wrong too many times, I actually can't then do it. And then I'm forced down Gale's route. So, yeah. 3 switches on the panel. A ignites the third energy circuit. Alpha ignites the third energy circuit. Beta sets the initializer. And Gamma sets the stabilizer. And yes, I have seen the Greek alphabet, so that's how I know most of those. So we'll set the initializer, set the stabilizer, and ignite it. Ooh, swirlies. And there's also the book here as well. This one makes it for interesting reading. Doctor's Journal. It is easy to unleash any kind of power. The real task is keeping the power under control. The improvement of the initializer ignition device has enhanced energy efficiency to the maximum. Despite that progress, we have been unable to advance the development of the stabilizer safety valve since the accident that happened 3 years ago. The third energy theory will surely alter human history drastically. But as long as there is an uncertain element regarding the control of this power, even if it is only 0.1% of a probability, my work will be nothing but a terrible failure. The restraining power of the stabilizer we used in tonight's experiment was insufficient. The area affected by the excess energy is estimated to be a radius of 3,300 feet. The result of tonight's experiment may please the military people in a sense. The giant creatures that emerged just after the experiment have given me much inspiration. The most important thing to do right now is to leave here safely. As soon as I finish analysing the data, I'll evacuate via the bottom floor. Oh yeah. And of course we've got shelves which can be pushed, which of course means we must push them. Going to watch the Eurovision song thingy? Yes, I am. It starts in 45 minutes. So I will be ending stream soon because I still need to eat. So yeah, shotgun stocks, which reduces reload lag. That'd be great if I was actually using the shotgun, but I'm not, so yeah. Dr. Kirk's personal terminal. It's used to analyze data and can be used to release the emergency evacuation hatch. That would be this hatch here. It's securely sealed by several electronic locks. I wouldn't worry about it. Anesthetic dart large, not interested. So, Kirk's not in here. He's already escaped through the hatch.
He's not here.
Why? This operation is taking way too long already.
Warning. The emergency system has been activated. Emergency lockdown in progress.
What's going on?
Yeah, we're not leaving.
Oh, Kirk must have tripped off the security system. That fool.
What's your status, Regina? I'm reading an emergency lockdown in your section.
We're trapped inside here. Kirk must have triggered it off. We didn't touch anything.
Can you clear it?
I'll see what I can do.
Of course we can clear it. It's me.
What's wrong with this thing?
Cool it, Gale. We'll find a way out somehow.
Now this is one of the few puzzles that I don't remember off the top of my head how to solve each time. And it's one that Gale doesn't know how to do at all. But that's why we needed the screwdriver to open this. Because now we can operate the circuit panel. The only thing I remember about this one for sure is that this one is last and it goes that way round. And again, I need to combine the three of these to eventually end up with that sample in the bottom left. And I need to remember how it goes. I think this one goes like that. And then this one as is. And then this one on top of it. Yes! There's a harder one of those later.
The emergency lockdown has been bypassed. You have 10 minutes until this section is sealed off.
We'd better get moving. We've bypassed the door lock and we're on our way out.
That's great, but the entire underground area is crawling with dinosaurs. You'll never be able to make it through there.
Don't sweat it. I'll take them all out one by one if I have to.
Brilliant plan, fearless leader, but I have a better one. These readouts tell me there's an emergency escape hatch in the dock's private quarters. You should be able to make a clean break through there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but there's one problem.
Of course there is.
The hatch is password locked through the mother system.
Forget it. If you can't crack the code before the dinosaurs rush in, we'll be completely trapped.
I know. You just have to trust me.
I don't.
Fine. What about you, Regina?
Make your choice.
Well, my dear Gale, we have already made our choice. Thanks to chat. And our choice is not you. There's another save point coming up, so I'll be okay. So, I normally do this with pen and paper. I'm gonna try and do this with memory. There is every chance I fuck this up. like, irreparably fuck this up. But let's see.
Got it! I just cracked into the mother system.
Good work, Rick.
It was nothing. But that's just the beginning. The release code for the hatch automatically rewrites itself periodically. We have access, but we're down to 2 chances to clear it. So let's make sure we get it the first time around.
I'm allowed one mistake.
Force the system to display the release codes. Make sure you enter them exactly as displayed. Let's do it.
Oh fuck, here we go. F D D AEFDD. Why are they misaligned? Whatever. Maybe it's a side effect of me doing this in... Hang on, maybe... Can I... Hang on 2 seconds. Well, that really didn't work. Oh, whatever, I'll deal with it. First one's not too bad. They get harder and longer. Okay, E. A. EA. EAA. EAAD. EAADA. A. B. Oh no. I'm not confident on this one. I need, it's the third one, I'm not sure if that's an A or a D. I don't know! Ah! No!
You punched in the wrong code. Careful. We only have one more chance. I'm counting on you.
Alright, A. B. Okay, so far so good. F. D. A, B, F, D. C. Oh god, this is complicated. E. A. Well, the first 6 are the first 6 letters, and the 7th one's A, so... Christ! Alright, I think it was A, B, F, D, C, E, A. I think. No guts, no glory! Oh, thank fuck.
Transmitting the final code.
Nice. I only get one chance at this as well. Alright, F. A. C. What I'm going to be screaming in a minute. D. C. F, A, C, D, C. F. C. B. Well, remember the first 4 because I am completely and utterly fact. And then oh, what was it? Fuck. I'm trying to play it back in my head. I'm not looking it up. I wouldn't be able to look it up anyway. I know it ended with CB. I don't know. I don't know.
Excellent. You got mad skills. Now,
I got mad fucking luck.
get out of there.
If I had got that wrong, I would have been forced to run the long way. Oh!
Hold it.
And a reward, we go through that
Dr. Kirk,
that
we've come to
trap
help.
door from earlier.
We're representatives from your nation's government.
My nation? I'm touched. And what do you government agents want with me?
Yeah, I wonder what nation that is.
Shut up. You're coming with us if I have to knock you out and drag you back myself.
Who put the crate back?
According to the government, I'm officially deceased, correct?
If that's the way you want it, I'd be more
This
than
is
happy
too
to oblige.
easy.
So what'll it be, genius?
Relax, Agent. My study is nearing its final stages. Magnificent, isn't it? But I can't leave before I've analyzed the final results.
I don't give spit about your results. I'm taking you back under orders, so shut up and follow me. Regina, locate the communication facility and call in the extraction chopper.
You can't do this! I have rights!
According to command, your government property, pal. I suggest you take it up with them.
No! They can't do this to me! They deserted me 3 years ago and now they want me back? This is preposterous!
Shut up.
Then shoot me, idiot. You lame, flat-top, jaw-headed...
Shut up. Where's the communication room?
Best string of insults ever.
Take the elevator up from the control room.
I need a card to access that elevator. I know you've got one. Hand it over, Doc.
Fine.
So, we're all set then. I'll meet you at the heliport.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
I have a little unfinished business to take care of. I'll drop this guy off with Rick. Now get moving.
Unfinished business?
I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, so hello Midgard. I challenge you to kill dinos. Challenge rejected for the simple fact that this is a pacifist run. Kinda hard to kill anything when you are not. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I just realized the sound disappeared. Sorry. It's not cowardice. It's the whole point of the challenge. I mean, there was a raptor that came out of here. They died of electricity. Does that count? I didn't kill them. Electricity did. But, I am running extremely short on time right now, so I'm actually going to take this save point. Because I still need, I still need to get dinner. Although, while I'm here, I'm going to give you guys an option. Because we got the small key earlier. A small size key. Now, there's items in each of these. They're slightly different as well. But I can only open one of them. So, first person to message which box they want me to open, I will open. First one that I see. The left or the right? Anyone? The left box or the right box? These are entirely optional items. None of this is storyline related because the key itself is optional. but I'll say that from memory, both of them have a medpack medium in them. But they have a second item as well. Okay, left box. We'll do the left box. I forget what the differing items are. Alright, so we get a resuscitation! Fuck me! They've even changed the items in here! Alright, so resuscitation. Hell yes. I may need that in the not too distant future. And a medpack medium. Resuscitation in there! What? Thanks for watching over that for me, Tom. But yes, I'm gonna save at this point. The save is over. The save is done. And I'm just gonna leave it on that scene for a moment here. So that is unfortunately where I have to leave it. I have things I need to do before the next 30 minutes or so, including eating. So I do have to leave it there, I'm afraid. I will pick this back up probably tomorrow. I'll have a lot more time available to me tomorrow. But for the moment, yeah, that is where I'm going to leave it. So, thank you all so very much for stopping by. It was kind of a relatively peaceful stream today. Thank you, thanks NB for you for the follow. Thanks Hysteria for the bits, even if I couldn't count to 11. Thanks to everyone else that stopped by, Midgard, Alyssa, all the amazing, awesome folk, as always. And speaking of amazing, awesome folk, as always, let's give this one to another Eurovision fan, actually. Let me give this one over to Mysteriously. Currently live, doing a little bit of... What are they doing, actually? A little bit of Paladins. Actually playing with Alyssa at the moment. So, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. She's got it on follower, subscriber only mode, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? But yeah, I'll get you on over there. If anyone is interested in Eurovision, I will be streaming the second semi-final on Discord within the next half an hour. Just if anyone wants to watch it, but they're like outside of Europe and can't for whatever reason, I will be streaming it at their broadcast because they put it on YouTube. It's only accessible to Europeans, so I will put it on there, and anyone that wants to watch it can do so. But until then, and until next time, thank you all so much for stopping by, and yeah, remember folks, if ever you want to throw insults at somebody, well, lame top and jar-headed should be somewhere in your vocabulary. Take care, folks.